Survive back to the but unfortunately not gonna be enough and he will get focused down. While that is actually happening, Renejay going for the rats here, goes for the way of the dragon, takes down the Kaja, but he
on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah,
that and instantly gets Divine Judgment and blasted out of the game, and that's gonna be 2 down, and that's gonna be another one from side Zero Kilo. And team, they've made one mistake. Here comes the retaliation. H2O gonna get focused down, but they're so low. Can they survive this here? H2O trying to survive with the baptism, but unfortunately not gonna be enough, and he will get focused down. While that is actually happening, Renejay going for the rats here, goes for the way of the dragon, takes down the Kaja, but he is gonna try and finish up the game. He's sidestepping his way through, and somehow he does have the damage close on the game. Very greedy approach. What is this? No way! Renejay!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, he actually got it! There's no way! There's no way he just did that! Oh my god! That's insane! Oh, wait! I need a moment. How did that happen? How did that happen? That's not right! That's not right! They missed it! They missed the opportunity!
You can't blame him here because Renejay, he understands he has the damage, he has the Blade of Despair, and the moment the crystal drops below 50 health, he's gonna hit even harder.
No way!
Oh my goodness! That seemed like a great comeback moment for Serial Killer.
Okay, first of all, if Renejay was at full HP and didn't take so much damage from both the crystal and the turret when he was killing Kaja, I would be a little bit more confident. He was 1 HP,
and he
1 HP. That's some amazing game sense. Well done to Team from the Philippines. Holy cow! Wow!
They've done the impossible. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Never.
Renejay has just pulled off.
I am at a loss for words here. That was the backdoor of the century. That was the backdoor of the year. Give the man an award.
That is boy. I want to take a look at the highlights once again because
let's throw it over to the highlights because I need to see that last part all over again. There's no way he pulled that off successfully. That's crazy, dude.
I know, right? That was something that I did not expect at all. But let's talk a little bit of highlights here on how it all went down. Serial Killer, they had the upper hand. They were just dominating the early stages game. Team had no response just because of how annoying this Xbox is. Warbringer has taken Xbox on a different play style here with this tank strategy, and Spartanka with this big clutch stopping the potential steal onto his turtle was what allowed Serial Killer to continue snowball through this first turtle fight.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Serial Killer had some really good team fights. They knew for a fact that if Team decided to go for that engagement first and waste their resources first, Serial Killer has a much bigger bite back. But I didn't think that they were able to even the score like this. Like, just the two Renejay and H2O farming extremely efficiently to compensate for this constant loss of members during these team fights.
Yeah, Renejay has been playing out of his mind. He's been setting up some insane kills all the way through, and despite all that, he was able to get some big crucial kills despite in a very weird situation. And even this fight here, he was able to trade off Warbringer's immortality. It was like every single HP counts, and eventually when it came down to this one final moment, a big blunder coming in from Aaron and immediately gets punished from Sumail. This was pretty much Serial Killer's comeback mechanics, right? But while in this entire fight, the entirety of Serial Killer was pretty much on the sides, and you can see on the minimap as well that Renejay is actually making work towards the top side. And the only one who got scouted this out was Sumail on Dominus here, but he was just too low. Immediately goes for the Rear Dragon, drops solo, down to the last tick of HP, and he's able to challenge the Crystal, and everyone from Serial Killer was not prepared to respond to this.
Oh my goodness, he was like half a millisecond away from getting it as well. This is so well done. I mean, I'm still at a loss for those. Congratulations to Team from the Philippines. That was one heck of a game. 8 towers taken overall. All the turtles were captured by Serial Killer, but even that wasn't enough against one Lord and a backdoor.
Yeah, and on top of that as well here, you know, the Serial Killer, they were not respecting. Like, the only 2 people kind of scouted out was Spartanker and Sumail. Sumail was the first to fall. Spartanker came in for the save, but what can a Gato Kacha do against a Cho, right? In terms of mobility.
I mean, there is that sense of security because literally Cho was at pretty much about 10%, or even less than that, like 5% of his HP, and only got shields from his G Kundo. I mean, it's just Renejay things, right? This has to just be Renejay things. People have been telling me all day long, this man's a god at Cho. Like, I've never been as convinced as right now.
He's a god, right? Look at his face, right? Look at his face on the top right corner here. Show me what you got, bro.
Honestly,
show me what you got. Renejay, bro.
I bet those rings on his fingers are not just for flexing on people, but they are finger weights because he has got some amazing control over this hero. And I felt like towards the end there where I was like, well, looks like my team is about to get ace. Takes off one of those rings. Boom, backdoor.
You're quoting Rock Lee scene, aren't you, from Naruto?
Yes. And it's Rock Lee, by the way, if we're being very accurate here. But yeah, that was the very first game. We still have another one for to see how this best of 3 is going to go.
Okay.
I am still shell-shocked from that match.
Need to remind you that the entirety of the game, Renejay was just on the sidelines, right? But one thing we did not kind of pay attention to was the economy gain. You know, the Cloud, H2O was having this really rough time just because this X was just snowballing his farm. But Renejay compensated by the fact that he's getting all the farm on the side lane here. He was actually 12k in terms of net worth, so it makes a lot of sense that he has a lot of damage.
And that's a good point. That is a really good point. But I mean, looking back at the results and also the stat screen, at least we had a good idea that, you know, H2O wasn't as far behind as we were expecting. He was actually going pretty even to similarly to a side laner in this case, which would be Spartanker, who was basically matching Cho until he decided to start splitting off and joining the team. That's when you see the economy boost for H2O. He's just been doing a good job overall.
Yeah, and I must say, that was a finish that I did not see coming. I totally enjoyed that. And I want to see more. I wouldn't mind to see this going into game 3, honestly.
I know for a fact that I'm going to be messaging Spartanker. It's just like, so how did that feel? just to know how he felt. I feel so bad for the guy because we're friends, but overall, that was hilarious.
You're just applying salt to wounded injury,
come on, tell me that wasn't hilarious. What out of all the things, you just cleaned up the fight, you lose to a backdoor that's happening right in front of you.
Well, it's hilarious.